Okay guys, welcome back. Today we're gonna continue this totally messed up addressee system, and here's the second part of this whole system. So if you do not know this person, what do you do? So you have to ask yourself, is this person's social position obvious? And what I mean by social position here is the occupation. Suppose what makes a person's social position obvious? Suppose he or she is wearing a uniform, or you encounter this person in the institutional setting, or such and such. But you can make your own judgment. So if this person's social position is obvious, then you have to ask yourself, can you name the social position in Mandarin? Suppose policeman, 警察, or doctor, 医生. If you don't, then go back and study harder, because we've no way to teach you how to use anything. But if you do know how to say this position in Mandarin, then you have to ask yourself, do you look like you're under 12? If you do look like you're under 12, then you can use this position plus 叔叔 or 阿姨 term, this format, to address this person, which basically means position plus auntie, or position plus uncle. Suppose you can say 警察叔叔, which means policeman uncle, or 警察阿姨, which means policeman auntie. But if you're obviously older than 12, then maybe you'd better use this position plus 大哥 or 大姐 format, which literally means position plus older brother, or position plus older sister. So basically you're saying 警察大哥, which means policeman older brother, or 警察大姐, policeman plus older sister, to create intimacy and to decrease distance between you people. However, if this person's social position is not obvious and you can't tell, so you have to ask yourself, is this person obviously much older than you? If yes, then you can address this person 师傅, which means master, and it's context neutral and gender neutral and not so age neutral, but it's completely gender neutral. So it basically means master, but in terms of master of what, it doesn't really matter. But if this person is not obviously older than you, then you can address this person as 朋友, which means friend. And if it's just a kid, then you can add 小朋友, which means small friend. And by calling people this, you're actually creating the sense of intimacy. And Chinese people do like to keep people close and to have this harmonious atmosphere. Okay, 2 bonus points for today are the last 2 context-free and very trendy addressee terms in modern Chinese society. And the first one we're going to introduce is 亲, 亲, which literally means dear. And this addressee term has derived from this buyer and seller relationships on the Chinese version of eBay, which is a Taobao website. And the seller is trying to create this sense of intimacy and to convince those buyers to buy their stuff by calling them 亲, which basically they're just faking their friendliness and their interest into each other. But nowadays it has been applied to our daily lives, and people use it in context-free situations and basically to everyone they want to. But just one thing to know, it's an extremely informal term, so you probably wouldn't want to use it to people with a higher social position or people who's much older than you, because they're not in this culture. And the next pair is 帅哥, which means handsome, or 美女, pretty. And nowadays people just are so used to calling other people or being called like handsome or pretty, regardless of how actually that person looks like. And some people feel uncomfortable about it, but I don't know why in modern Chinese society more and more people have brought out this cheesy side of themselves, so it's just pretty common thing to say this, and especially in service counters. And I guess this is similar to this use of Qing, because those waitress and waiters want to create this sense of intimacy with their customers, but they actually have no relationship, no intimate relationships at all. So by calling people like pretty or handsome, you're still like complimenting people and to saving them face. Okay, so that's what we have for now, and I hope you're learning and improving every day by watching our videos, and hope to see you again.